Niggas ain't loyal.
Clock D's, bar trees, out of drop V. Rep Detroit every time I'm in front of a camera. Clock G's, bar trees, out of drop V. Better bust up and get this money.
Man, some pregame chat before the Portland game tonight, man. The Pistons have been on a roll since obviously acquiring Blake Griffin. We are on this 5-game homestand, so that continues tonight against the Portland Trail Blazers, who lost yesterday. They'll be coming off a back-to-back, which is actually favorable for us, of course, especially with the new energy we got with this team. But with that being said, let's get to a few little updates that I ran across today. Number one, Andre Drummond is Player of the Week. Him and James Harden are the Players of the Week in the Western and the Eastern Conference. Andre Drummond averaging 20-20 damn near. 19 and 19 is what he's averaging over this time span. Not for the season, just for this time span. So he was elected Player of the Week, which is unbelievable to me. He's just been amazing, man. He's been amazing. I know a lot of us feel like, hey, he can do this still and that still, but this is a big fella we talking about, and it take a lot of energy to do some of the stuff he's doing, man. So he's not a robot. I just want to say that, man. But I definitely appreciate Andre Drummond, man. Definitely shout out to him for his effort and what he's been doing. Definitely look forward to see him and more of Blake tonight. More of the Pistons in general as they continue to build chemistry, man. As we get closer to this All-Star break, awaiting the return of Reggie Jackson. The Pistons also still can't come. One of the teams coming up in the Rodney Hood saga. The talks have picked up. We have two new suitors, which is Orlando and I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, Orlando and Phoenix. One of the lowly teams, along with Orlando, I'm gonna put it that way, are after him as well. But OKC is after him. I hope somebody snag him. Me personally, I don't want Rodney Hood at shooting guard right now. I feel like, I would rather just go with Luke Kennard right now and Reggie Bullock at the 2 guard. I would rather go and get probably another solid small forward, or maybe even another point guard. Even though, I'm awaiting Reggie Jackson to return, I'm just looking at the value of what we have to trade. I don't want Stanley Johnson traded personally. That's the whole thing. Don't want Stanley Johnson traded. I'm not about to trade no 21-year-old defensive monster away this early. He still has plenty of time to develop his offense. Dude, I'm not throwing away a 21-year-old like that. You out of your fucking mind, Stanley Gunny, if you trade Stanley Johnson. Dude came in the league as a fucking 18-year-old. So this guy came in as a kid playing with men. Came in as a kid to check LeBron James in the playoffs. So I definitely will be pissed if Stanley Gundy trade Stanley Johnson. So don't want to see that happen. But as far as Rodney Hood, man, he's a pretty good player. But I'm not trading, nothing futuristic or nothing valuable to get Rodney Hood. I'm sorry. A lot of you guys want Rodney Hood. I understand that, man. A lot of you statisticians go right to his stat box. I just have never been impressed with Rodney Hood like that. He, way back in when he first came in the league, he had some eyeballers. Some pretty good games where he was like, wow, who the hell is this kid? But dude, I'm not trading Stanley. And I know that's where Stan Van Gundy is. He will go there. He will trade Stanley Johnson for Rodney Hood. Unless they package up a deal where you get Luke Kennard in there and something else. And like I said, I don't want to make the trade. I'm sorry. I would rather see with the as easy as this schedule is, the second half of the season, the third easiest schedule in the league. Y'all can take a look at it yourself. I did it in my live stream last week, so y'all can look at it yourself. It really is a really easy, favorable schedule. I'm not about to go out there and just make a crazy ass trade. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go with this schedule, bro. That's me personally, and we'll worry about that in the off season next year and during free agency. We'll see what we can do then. But just to make a trade before the deadline, nah, bro. My team got new energy. We still got Reggie Jackson coming back. I'm gonna stand pat if I'm Stan Van Gundy. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying I'm right and he's wrong, or I'm right and you're wrong. My opinion always. I tell y'all that all the time. These are my opinions. If I was at the top spot for the Pistons. So, with that being said, Pistons need to go ahead on and take care of business tonight. Don't play around with these two guards, man. These two guards are monsters. So it's basically going to be our front court against their back court. Our dynamic duel against their dynamic duel. We'll see what happens as far as defense. You got to put Stanley Johnson on McCollum. If I'm Stan Van Gundy, that's what I'm doing. Damian Lillard, he's of course Damian Lillard, but at the same time he has the same defensive deficiency as Ish Smith, so I'll probably leave that matchup alone between the guards. But as far as our guys go, Dre and Blake Griffin, I don't see Portland being able to do anything with that. I'm looking for a big night out of one of those two, or maybe even possibly both of them. I'm looking for a chemistry building night between the both of them. But Portland, I feel like Reggie Jackson and Andre Drummond always dominate against this team. So I'm definitely looking forward to that tonight. But everything else, I probably talk about it in the live stream. After I do this video, I'm doing a live stream. So, we'll pretty much talk about anything else as far as, the All-Star game and what's going on in the league, especially the Cavaliers. So, with that being said, I just wanted to come give y'all a quick chat, man. Appreciate y'all watching this video. Smash the like button for your boy, and if you're a new subscriber, definitely appreciate your subscription, man. Getting a lot of subscriptions lately. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for taking the time out to listen to a crazy dude like me. So, shout out to the Detroit Pistons fans, the DVE family, everybody in the state of Michigan, the Dirty Glove, the Murder Mitten, whatever you want to call it. But for all the fans across the world, shout out to you as well. It's your boy King.